Lekki ní àwà níbi tí àwọn náà ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí oríṣiríṣi ohun tí àwọn ti sọ ṣáájú àsìkò yìí nípa ibùdókọ̀ ọkọ̀ Dangote tí wọ́n kọ́ sí ìlú náà. Ẹ máa bá wa kálọ.
Ẹ ṣe ẹ̀yọ́ ní orí rẹ̀ kí a tó máa tẹ̀síwájú. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ ní káàbọ̀ sí pálàsì kábíyèsí onílẹ́kì Lekki. Orúkọ mi ni His Royal Majesty. My name is Royal Majesty. Sorry. Royal Majesty Oba Ilulekki
Kábíyèsí o.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ ṣètẹ́lẹ̀ lójú pé lóòtítọ́ àti ní òdodo ni àwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n láti wá sọ pé torí pé kíní ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Lekki pé wọ́n gbé ìgbésẹ̀ omi má lè wọ Lekki mọ́ kó tó wá lọ sí tó lọ fi ń affect other communities, kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ rárá. Náà lóòótọ́ ni Dangote refinery náà ní jẹ́tì níbí báyìí. Ẹsẹ̀ jẹ́tì tó ṣe ń bí ni láti lè move àwọn equipment wọn àti àwọn machineries wọn tó máa lò ní refinery náà fi rí gbà wọlé because of the difficulties tó máa face by moving it from the lagoon because of the bridges to cross lagoon. So they have to come here and then make the necessary. You have a lake that was dredged and then they came in. One dredge lake lake it was not as if that the dredge don't dredge. One dredge yẹn wọ òkun ni. Kì í ṣe wípé wọ́n kàn dredge òkun wọ ilé. The gap between Lekki Lake, Osho Lake and the Atlantic ìyẹ̀rù tó wà láàrin yẹn was dredged so that wọ́n á ní amọ́dẹ̀ dredge lake yẹn lọ so that there will be free access láti move àwọn nǹkan yẹn wọlé. So nígbà tí wọ́n dẹ̀ there is also another deep sea port tó wà ní Ìdó-Òtúnbẹ̀. So I will not say that the whole thing, the ocean surge, is a global thing now because of the global climate depletion. So if it is affecting us now, it is as if we are beginning to come to reality with the global warming. So I can't agree with them. When they came to me, they told me they've been to the chairman of the council, and I also called the chairman of the council to initiate him of what I learned about the hardness there. The last time similar thing happened, I know how we've gone about it. And if this issue is coming up again, I believe all the stakeholders need to sit down, brainstorm, and then find a lasting solutions. The ocean surge is something that has been experiencing in Lagos even before this time. And all these things. So the effect of the global warming has its own contributing factor. One of the factors, but the dredging to one shape, naturally, you know, when you dredge, nature will always find a means of replenishing. So when they were about to fill up this place, they went to the icy, brought in the sand of Phoebe, Umiyeni, Oju. Already Ibita Hawaii, we are below sea level. Even Google level, we are below sea level. So when Guinea-Badewa, the woman factors, it was not that so here. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe, gbogbo drainage tí wọ́n block, gbogbo àwọn the wetlands, which has also been taken over by the housing agencies or So all these are the contributing factor to what we are experiencing now. But I called the chairman of the council and he promised to see me. You know, politicians, more so, we are in their season. He told me we will all sit down, call them, and then we will meet. I believe he will not turn a deaf ears to the cries and the complaints of his people. So if he has not done anything, I'm not saying he will not do anything, because I believe so much in him, and I can assure you he will do everything within his power, if only to make government realizes the mistake, the problem that are before us. So also, I was not at home when they came around. They were going around the places, they lodged their complaints, and I quite agreed with them that it is their inalienable right, provided it is done within the confines of the law. So they can protest, and they have to make sure that the rights and the rights of every individual are also protected. So it is only this morning somebody called me that the entrance to the jetty has been blocked. That no vehicle was allowed coming in and then go, which to me, honestly, you cannot solve a problem of this nature by trying to create more difficulty for people who are to sit down and solve this problem. This is their right to protest, but we should also respect the rights of others.
Kábíyèsí, nígbà tí wọ́n làwọn ti kọ́lé kàsí sá, ǹjẹ́ akéjì ọkọ̀ ti ẹ̀ wà láti kàn sí iléeṣẹ́ Dangote lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó lè bàbí mú ayé dẹrùn fáwọn tí omi ya sínú ìlú wọn ìsà látọ̀dọ̀ yìí?
Well, like nígbà tí gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ, ìwé tí wọ́n kọ sí mi, èmi ò rí, but àwọn baálẹ̀ yẹn ti wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ mi rí, mo dẹ̀ pè wọ́n bá lọ́dọ̀ mi, àjẹjọ jókòó àjọ sọ̀rọ̀, mo ní kàn tẹ́ ẹ sọ yìí, mo ní máa ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí, a dẹ̀ pé àwọn tí ọ̀rọ̀ kan. In fact, either ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí, today is Monday I suppose.
Yes.
Ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí, if you got in mind that meet with the Dangote managers so as to bring this issue before them. Not only the Dangote in the one women. So it has to be done holistically. The federal government, no one need to deep sea. So so if we want to attribute this crisis to only Dangote, it's like we were just account for a second half KGC 11. So and we are yet to actually meet with them. And it's not something I can do without the presence of the chairman, because he is the chief security officer of the local government. Like I said earlier, I've called him and he gave his word that we will sit and sort things out.
Kábíyèsí, tábà ní parọ́sà, a rí pé àwọn aráàlú yìí wọ́n ní ìgbàgbọ́ ní wọ́n dẹ̀ gbọ́kànlé yìí pé ẹ̀yin ẹ̀lẹ́ báwọn tán sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn. Pẹ̀lú àlàyé tẹ̀sí fún wa báyìí sá, ṣé ká lọ fún ọlọ́kàn balẹ̀ pé a ti rí bàbá yìí sọ pé àwọn máa gbégbèsè lórí ìṣòro tó kojú.
Lédè Yorùbá sá, lédè Yorùbá tó wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ bí pé àwọn Yorùbá làwọn fẹ́ gbọ́, àwọn tó ń wò yìí.
Ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé ohun tó bá ojú ó bá inú, àwọn tó bá gan ó bá èmi náà, tó ló dàbí ìgbà tí ẹ̀yà ara kan bá ń dùn yàn, gbogbo ara ló máa mọ̀. Ohun tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe ọrọ̀ ajé nìyí, gbogbo ọrọ̀ ajé wa ẹja pípa ni, àwọn kẹta tó fi ń ṣe ọrọ̀ ajé wọn ní àgbọn àwọn ọ̀pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Níwọ̀n ìgbà tí àdẹ̀ní fẹ́ kí ọ̀daràn kìlú ó dìlú ọ̀daràn, torí wọ́n lọ́wọ́ tó bá dilẹ̀ ní èṣù ń lò. Nígbà tó fi ṣọrọ̀ ajé tí ò bá sí, tí wọ́n lè rí bí lọ́mọ́, gbogbo náà lámọ́ tó máa ń padà jẹ́ bí ó ṣe pé ìwà ọ̀daràn ló máa ń padà á jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. So ó pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí àwa náà ń rò ní ọkàn láti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ ní kánmọ́kíá wípé ká lè tètè wá àbójútó sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Kò sí bá ṣe máa ṣe, ìjọba náà máa gbọ́. Mo rẹ̀ pé gbàtẹ́ iná lẹ́ ti wà ní bàtẹ́ ìsọ̀rọ̀, kò sí bí ìjọba ò ṣe ní gbọ́. ìjọba máa gbọ́ ìjọba náà dẹ̀ wọ́n ṣaláì mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí pàápàá jùlọ nítorí àwọn bèbè omi tí àwọn bá wo Arise TV ní àná àbí ìjẹta kíní náà wọ́n gbé jáde bí kíní ẹ̀ ṣe ń jẹ etí bèbè omi so globally dẹ̀ ní kíní globally ó tẹ̀ tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ náwọn ìlú míì ti pẹ́ but àwọn mo fẹ́ kí ó jẹ́ ìdánilójú fún wọn pé ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ó dùn èmi náà lọ́kàn ó jẹ mí lọ́kàn bó ti jà wọn náà lọ́kàn mo wá ń fi àsìkò yìí fi dá wọn lójú wípé ní agbára Ọlọ́run pẹ̀lú ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ àwọn communities yìí náà àjọ ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn papọ̀ pẹ̀lú alága chairman alága council àti àwọn tí ọ̀rọ̀ ìkàn àwọn iléeṣẹ́ tí à ń rí pé bóyá iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe ń bì ló ṣe adínàbò fún àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan àwọn ìṣòro tá a ní kò sígbà tí a ní jọ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ẹ mọ̀ wípé gbogbo náà la mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ìjọba kò ṣe kọ́ta lè sáré mú ní gìrìmúdìmú but ara gẹ́gẹ́ bí fourth estate of rem ẹ̀yin ni ẹ̀yin náà ni etí ìjọba ẹ̀yin náà ni tẹ aráàlú pẹ̀lú ìjọba náà ti nígbà tí débí látara tẹ ti rí gbogbo ọṣẹ́ tí àti jàǹbá tí kìíní ṣe fún àwọn agbègbè wa ẹ̀mí ṣaláì tó ṣùgbọ́n máa gbà yín nímọ̀ràn bàbá ṣe ẹ má jẹ́ kí sensation pọ̀ jù.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wí náà bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ àyà náà lọ́mọ ti ń wò bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ náà ti ń wò.
ẹ má jẹ́ kí sensation pọ̀ jù ní ibẹ̀ ìjọba àpilẹ̀ gbogbo náà làwọn ìjọba elétí gbáròyé ni àníṣaláì fi tó wọn létí ó dẹ̀ fásitì yìí sọ fún yín gan wípé ìjọba náà ṣaláì wọn àwọn ìṣòro tó wà ní agbègbè.
kábíyèsí lórí ìṣòro tí ẹ sọ pé ìjọba ò ní ṣaláì lọ́wọ́ torí àwọn aráàlú fi tó wa létí pé alága ìbílẹ̀ Lekki SCDA pé bọ́n ṣe kàn sí wọn tó kàn kọ lẹ́tà sí wọn tó wọn ké gbàjarè pé nǹkan tí alága ìbílẹ̀ Lekki SCDA fi máa tó wọn létí ni pé àwọn ò tó bẹ̀ láti ṣe nǹkan kan nígbà tó wọn sọ fún pé nǹkan tó wọn ṣàlàyé báyìí nǹkan tó wọn sọ tí kò dá wọn lóhùn wọn wá ní kí wọn máa ṣe ìpolongo lẹ́nìí wọ́n ní pé tí wọn bá tó bẹ̀ pé kàn wọ́n dán kílẹ̀ rí sísà kílẹ̀ rí sísà.
ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dòjù lójú tèmi o ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dòjù alága ìbílẹ̀ ò lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ àbúrò mi ò yé mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan mo nígbà tí àwọn baálẹ̀ yẹn wá bá mi nígbà táwọn baálẹ̀ yẹn wá bá mi wọ́n ṣe dìde tèmi àti wọn jọ sọ̀rọ̀ ni mo ṣe pé alága dẹ̀ ṣàlàyé fún mi pé òun máa wá rí mi nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ṣé mo àsìkò wọn ní àsìkò òṣèlú máa lọ máa bọ̀ gbogbo àyẹn nígbà mi ti mú adé rẹ̀ kó kọ̀dẹ̀ pè mí padà kábíyèsí òun wà láyé Àbújá tóun bá ti dé òun àwa rí mi èmi ò ní ìgbàgbọ́ wípé alága ìbílẹ̀ máa sọ wípé kò sí tó kàn mọ̀lẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ gbé ìgbésẹ̀ rọ̀ torí tí alága báyìí sọ ni pé àjọ rò gbogbo àwa tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kàn ó máa wáyé tó bá ń sọ.
All right, sir. For the benefit of the non-Yoruba speaking audience, sir, I want you to respond in brief to all that you have said in Yoruba, just in brief, and to also clarify, because in the course of our interaction with the community that are affected, some of them insinuated, when we asked them, that have you reached out to the traditional leader of this community? And they said they've done that on more than a few occasions. And they insinuated that probably you might have been settled financially. That is why you are lagging feet. So that is what they said. I want you to do justice to that, sir.
Well, in simple terms, not all you hear from the protesters are true. But what I can say categorically clear, that they were in my palace, at this baale of each community and some representative of the community people. They were in my palace, informing me about their predicament, in which I even sent some emissary to go and have a first-hand information about what happened. And they reported back to me, which I believe their meeting with me was about their welfare, their means of livelihood, and the ecosystem of their communities, in which I quite agree with them. And I told them, look, this is what we are going to do. I can't be bought over. How will I be bought over? Because if I'm being bought over, I will now allow the communities which I govern to go into extinction, then automatically, what's my essence of being there? So I am for them, and I will work towards their betterment, and their betterment also have multiple effects. And if I mean the economy and well-being of everybody in these houses, so I cannot be bothered about. They came to me severally though. Like I said, I informed the chairman, and I still want to keep the chairman, take the chairman by his words. He promised to be here, and unfortunately he's been so busy. Even this morning I've called him. He only sent a message that he will see me. I've still not seen him. This morning, even before I heard of these protests here and there, like I said earlier, there was a mild protest, if I would want to call it that way, that they came to the community with a vehicle fixed with public address system, and unfortunately I was not around. I traveled and I met one of my chiefs and my wife, in which they behaved good, and immediately, even before I talk, my wife called me, and I summoned a few of them. They still come to tell them that I'm on top of this issue. But like I want to advise them, they should allow peace to reign, for them to make this job easier for us, because they should not become so violent, such that we will now be thinking of how to resolve the violence created than finding a lasting solution to the perennial problems we are facing now. So I want to advise them. I want to advise anybody who cares to listen that the government of Lagos City, the local government chairman, and including the Palace of Oba Ilulekki, are on top of these things. And I can assure you that we will not rest on our words until solution is found.
Thank you so much, sir. Please, with you honor, sir, the introduction again, sir.
My name is Sir, His Royal Majesty, Oba Ilulekki of Lekki.